Hello folks all over the world. Recently, an old tremendous tragic accident from 2016 has popped up on social media, about a 8-year-old little girl who died electrified in a shopping center in Pucallpa, Peru, after touching an exposed electric cable of a photo booth. The circulating CCTV video would appear to have been shot this year, by the internal camera of a clothing store near the photo booth. Let's see it together. Now, from the first images, the recording seems faster than normal, which makes the passage of this little girl much faster than a normal run. Also, the initial laugh audio and the final audio are perfectly identical, indicating that there was some editing. Not to mention that the girl was 8 years old. In the videos instead, it is stated that she was 4, in some 6. In short, a bit of confusion in the midst of what appears to be another fake video. Welcome back to a new episode of Top 3 Ghosts Trapped on Video. Subscribe to the channel, and make yourself comfortable as we start. The Isolated Girl. There is an old Jacobean mansion built in 1618, near the city of Birmingham, UK, called Aston Hall, where for several years local people have claimed that the place is haunted by 3 distinct ghosts, one in particular being the grey ghost of Mary Holt, the daughter of the original owner Thomas Holt, an arrogant and heartless man. The woman was imprisoned in a room of the building by her father for 16 long years, accused of having fallen in love with an attendant, and wanting to run away with him. It is said that the woman died tragically for malnutrition in her room, and the spirit still roams the house. A woman named Sabrina, together with her husband Carl, went on a tourist visit to this mansion, and posted a terrifying video on their TikTok channel, seen by over 4.5 million users. Let's see it together.
Mary? I mean you no harm. We know you're in there. We've seen you. Where are you, Mary?
Oh my God.
Mary?
Did you see it?
Mary? Mary? Are you still in there, Mary? You can come out now. My name's Thomas. Hello.
The video impressed many people. The frightened couple immediately went down the stairs, and then, having gathered their courage, they went back up the stairs, and filmed this again.
As you can see, it's just pure lighting coming through. But I'm so sorry, like I have come back with one scare.
Mary? Mary, it's Thomas. Oh, I see you shadow at the bottom of that door.
Don't, was I at the top of the stairs?
I swear down.
No, stop lying.
No, I swear down, bottom corner, Bob.
Shut up.
No, honestly.
Stop calling, I'm going to come and
Just film it in bottom corner there. Bottom corner of the gap. Mary? Mary, Thomas, you can come out now. Mary?
Stop it. Look where I'm standing, I've got to get comments.
Mary, you're in there? I know you're in there, Mary. I can see you. Can you move past that door again? Oh, she did as well.
To prove to her followers that it was a real situation, Sabrina posted the second video you just saw, in live streaming, along with other videos where she shows the incredible frames collected. and explains that neither she, nor her husband, nor anyone else, was allowed into Mary's room. It was extremely prohibited and not recommended by management.
So many people are asking this question. Me and my husband are not investigators, nor are we ghost hunters. We was there as tourists. My husband thought it was clever to call out Mary after learning her history of walking around the castle. I was petrified and didn't find it very funny. And as you can hear in the video, I kept saying how scared I was. When we saw the shadow, as I dropped my phone, as you can see my phone goes down, something came towards us. At this point, I had started crying as a big grown woman. I don't mess with spirits, I don't mess with anything like that. Since leaving there, I have felt so weak, so sick. So I hope this clarifies this question that everybody keeps asking, because it's not something that I'm...
It is undoubtedly a real story, supported by another testimony on the net, but we don't know if it was orchestrated for tourists or not. What is certain is that the violent deaths in that place have left an indelible mark still closed between those walls. A caress from beyond. Not everyone is lucky enough to be able to live the full course of life, beyond the age of 60 or 80. The following story was documented on the TikTok channel entitled Whitney Lynn Allen, where the owner Whitney tells the love story with her husband, Ryan, a young 35-year-old policeman with whom she decides to build a family with 2 beautiful children, but at the age 35, Ryan dies from complications suffered from a bee sting. The suffering for missing Ryan is gigantic. Whitney posts videos of her extraordinary struggle to carry on, despite the loss, with the certainty that her husband is there, with her in spirit, and protects them. On March 23, 2023, Whitney posts a video from her youngest child's baby camera that shows something truly inexplicable. On the child's head, in the middle of the dark of the night, a very strange light spreads, which changes its shape and seems to illuminate the child's head. A few minutes later, even when the child turns to the other side of the cot, the light moves to follow the head's movement. Anyway, the extraordinary courage of this woman in facing mourning together with her 2 children certainly remains the most significant note of this story. Good price, bad place. The next video consists of 2 parts. It was shot in Thailand, in Bangkok, in a small apartment rented at a very affordable price, due to a very bad murder and suicide that took place within those walls. Neighbors complained of the constant noise of doors and falling objects, audible from the empty apartment. Vacant for months, the apartment was rented by a woman who needed it, and didn't believe in paranormal phenomena. The following videos were taken by the only security camera of this house, and posted on the woman's Facebook channel, shortly after she ran out of the apartment and gave up the rent. Take a look. In these images, the woman checks the door to understand why it closed, and as you can see, she locks the door to the wall, so that it doesn't close by itself. At the top right, two dark shadows quickly cross one of the doors of the house. A dark shadow with feminine features is projected on the chair. In the following days, the phenomena intensified so much that the woman fled the house in fear. According to information given by neighbors, the previous owner was brutally killed by her husband following a betrayal, and in the throes of repentance. Her husband took his own life a few hours later in the adjacent room. Events that are often repeated all over the planet, but which sometimes leave indelible marks on the site of the crime. And now, let's talk about a video that recently went viral, but which made us turn up our noses, due to the cleverly disguised sudden cuts that the film shows.
What the fuck was that all about, dude? What the fuck is that all about?
Our opinion is that the camera cuts the shot on the pot, to allow him to remove the fishing line, and take the images from the same point, this time being able to frame the pot.
I've been trying to fast. Are you telling me that I need to eat? No. Let me try to be healthy. I'm not even...
Dear friends, that's all for today too. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and follow us on our social networks, to stay up to date. Thanks for watching, good night.